All right, Sean Manning, from the Seahawks. He was recently offensive assistant with the Green Bay Packers, and he's transitioning from quarterback coach to be our OC. We gave this man 2 interviews, not 1, 2 interviews, man. So you don't give nobody 2 interviews if you don't like them. I feel like that we're starting to look for our OC because all the big names, I guess, are gone. And the big names that we were linked to are gone. I think we're going for bright minds now. And then I guess we'll just figure out later on or within the season, whenever. I guess we'll try it again and figure out how to help them call those plays. I guess the experience on the fly. Because this guy's never called plays. We had him in there for 2 interviews. You got to like him. We also had in the interview Frank Smith, offensive coordinator for the Miami Dolphins. I think what this is we weren't able to get Mike McDaniels. So we got the next best thing, I guess. The guy right under Mike McDaniels, which is Frank Smith. He was offensive coordinator down there in Miami, and we interviewed him. He don't call plays. This could be very frustrating if you don't know what's going on. Which, as a fan, I don't know what's going on. I know you guys don't know what's going on. Nobody's in there but Howie Roseman, Nick Sirianni, and Jeffrey Lurie. And we don't really know what's going on. We just got to trust the process, like Ross Tucker is telling us. Ross Tucker has a reason for why we should be relaxing. He's going to explain it all in the video. E.J. Smith wanted to talk about how underutilized Devontae Smith is and has been in our offense. And he could have a point. Last main topic. Brandon Graham want to throw his opinion in on who we should get. He got the perfect match for who our offensive coordinator should be. And we're going to hear it here. So let's get into it. Yo! What's going on, Philadelphia Eagles fans? It's your boy Philly Day One. And like you see, Brandon Graham got an idea he know who the perfect match should be for us. And we might as well just go on and play the video.
An opinion on Cliff Kingsbury's offense?
Nah, he proven coach. Proven coach for sure. Because he was out in Arizona.
Right? Yeah, head coach in Arizona. Yep. For 4 years, I think.
Yeah, I like some of the stuff that we got beaten out there before in his offense. I want to say.
I think when you won there in 2022.
Kyler? Did he have Kyler?
Yes.
Yeah. Kyler beat us
one time out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then he had Jane Daniels the last 2 years in Washington, and then last one. How about Brian Daboll after his seasons in New York?
Yeah, he run the quarterback, and both of them do. And I think it'll be a good fit. I honestly think
Cliff, he worked with Jalen for a year in Alabama.
Well, I know Daboll, but I'm saying Cliff. Yeah, Cliff. I like what he did, and I think Jalen is different than because I don't know Kyler as a quarterback on his day to day, but I just know they got similar styles and just running. Kyler is definitely faster because he's just like Mighty Mouse out there just running.
Yes.
But I really do feel like that'll be a good matchup.
Okay. Well, we will see how it plays out.
I don't really like Cliff Kingsbury, but Brandon Graham, he thinks this. I trust Brandon. I trust Brandon Graham. I trust him so much. I think he should come back for 1 more year or 2 more years, as long as we need him to win a Super Bowl. But he has a lot of confidence, and Cliff Kingsbury can come in here and make this offense really good. So, I mean, we won't know, man. I don't even think Cliff got an interview. So we won't know until they decide to tell us. This could be wrecking. So, outside of that, DeVonta Smith being underutilized as far as being an Eagle, man. Like, I feel like DeVonta Smith's been relatively good. 1,000 yards. He had 1 year where he didn't get 1,000 yards, but mostly 1,000 yards. 1,000 yards in the past season. He barely got over there, but it was 1,000 yards in the last season, and the offense wasn't moving well at all. But so I don't know. But let's just go into the video, and then I give you my opinion at the end.
Got this offense with somebody else running it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like with A.J. Brown and Devontae? Devontae, I'll still say, is the most underused entity in the league. Underused player in the league.
Oh, absolutely. Back when Cooper Kupp was having those huge seasons with the Rams, I heard from somebody like, there's no reason Devontae can't do that. Like if you put Devontae into that Cooper Kupp role, he would be a top 5 receiver in terms of production. He has that ability. He's got the versatility, and it's funny because we also have evidence. We saw it in college. We saw what it looks like when you got Devontae in motion. You really make him the focal point of the passing game. So no, we've talked about it before with this next OC. Devontae has a lot to gain depending on who they bring in here.
Okay, Mike got a point. Because I don't think Cooper Kupp is better than DeVonta Smith. Shit, I don't think T. Higgins is better than DeVonta Smith. It's like very few wide receivers that I put in front of Devontae. They got to have like some old otherworldly type stuff. Like Jamar Chase got that speed. And that might be the only thing that make him better than DeVonta Smith. You can't check him one-on-one with a pretty good route. With a pretty good route, you can't check him one-on-one. I don't care what corner that is playing him. They don't check him well one-on-one. So, I mean, hopefully this new offensive coordinator come in and he can make DeVonta Smith pop off. However they want DeVonta Smith to pop off. Now, I think DeVonta Smith would be Smith and Jigma. I think he can do more than Smith and Jigma. I'm killing that boy name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I think he can do more than him. Him, the Buki kid. Well, I don't know about Puka. Puka Nacua, they pretty much designed almost every pass play for him. So, I guess you can do that with DeVonta Smith who wants to, but you can. Man, let's get to it. Look, Ross Tucker think that we're tripping. We tripping. It's easy to do it, and I can admit to it to myself. I am freaking out. I want to know who my offensive coordinator is so we can start planning for the draft. So I said, like, I'm in there, so we can start planning for the draft and figure out which way we going. You're driving us mad, man. Let's get into Ross Tucker's video.
Eagles fans, you need to relax about the offensive coordinator thing. Number one, all these guys withdrawing their name. 95% of the time, guys do that when they know they're not getting the job. And it sounds better that they withdrew as opposed to just getting passed over. Number two, the Eagles are a very, very smart organization. Businesses pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for consultants. Every interview the Eagles have, it's like a free consulting session. What's going on in the league? What do you think of our team? What do you think of our offense? What would you do with our offense? Makes a ton of sense to talk to as many people as possible. It's free consulting sessions. And remember this, it doesn't matter who they don't get. The only thing that matters is who they do get.
I don't think enough people are saying it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who after the interview decided they wanted to go do something else. Maybe the interview ain't go as well. You know what I'm saying? They ask some questions and you're like, oh, I don't got the answer to that. And you decide to drop off so it don't look bad. You are looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about if you're going to go look for a job and somebody asks you something you had an answer to, or you didn't look as good as your resume said, you like, oh, I mean, I would accept before they tell you no, you might be looking for other jobs. You know what I'm saying? Most people have something lined up after anyway. But this is a great organization, and they typically do make really good decisions outside of Chip Kelly and that bull crap. We typically do make pretty good decisions. So, I mean, we just really got to trust the process. That's all I got, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on. Yeah, you. And I'm out. Let's go.